It's your boy Domination. This is back of the base that you're gonna do since I would do taste, baby. Again, the all of us, 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 all of us gonna get it. It's back and back and basic. Chugging the deuces, I would do text, baby. Better does back and do what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real woman rise up, fake woman rise down. Right to word preach and preach on. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is. I want to talk about today's topic. We're gonna talk about today is, man. Do we hate knowledge? Because knowledge is the key. The reason why I say that, because without that key, how you gonna open a opportunity? What's behind that door? Every door you trying to go to, the door you trying to open. You got to go to that what's behind the door when you get the opportunity. For some reason, as brothers, we hate knowledge. I think I know why. I think that we've been conditioned to think that somebody know more than the other person know. Look, I don't like reading, but the thing is, you got to read. You got to, because I'm gonna tell you something. Wait till when you go to prison, they ain't gonna allow that to happen. They're not gonna allow another Malcolm X coming out. I'll tell you that much. They already got political prisoners. If you think that going to prison is going to get you to reading a book and getting all the knowledge, you could have did that when you was out there in the world. You don't want to do it. Nobody shouldn't have to tell a man to read a book if you don't want to. But if you want to be dumb all your life, that's fine. Us as black men, we the only group don't want to do this, don't want to do that. See, this is why I think that we the most hated, because we're not the first, like the white guy is. And I don't care if people get offended what I said, because they know what I'm saying is true. Look at the images that they portray on TV right now. If black men ain't wearing a dress or got shot in the ass or died in a horror movie, look at every fucking movie you see. But I don't see no white guys getting shot in the ass. Now, a couple of it, not all of it. I don't see white guys who died in a horror movie. Now, a couple of times, but not all the time. I don't see no white guys wearing a dress except Patrick Swayze and Robert Williams. Every other, Mark Wahlberg and all the rest of them, and Tom Cruise and Arnold Schwarzenegger, he played the pregnant man. Yeah, but you will never catch them wearing a dress. Never. But why is it that you got brothers wearing dress like Chris Tucker, Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, and every brothers that you see? Name one brother did not wear a dress, David Chappelle, but they say he did wear a Denzel Gandol dress. It was a Robin Hood movie, kind of it. But a lot of times his career ain't never been the same since, and I think that's wrong. That made me say, fuck Holly weird ass shit going on. You mean to tell me this is the only way you're gonna make it to be a movie? If you have to wear a dress, if you don't wear a dress, because I tell you right now, we know who's in charge in Hollywood. Black people are none but the guest house in Hollywood. I mean, so is NBA, so is NFL, and all the rest. We know who start those sports. We know who start Hollywood. And you got to give Europeans credit. They started that shit. And they're going to remind who's in charge. They're going to put those kind of roles for white men. I mean, let's be honest. It is the truth. You never see George Clooney wearing no dress. You ain't gonna catch him wearing a dress. That motherfucker gonna play the big, huge, major role. But why is that? You think about that for a second. Just like black women. Black women always play the fucking nanny somewhere. On the bullshit movie The Help. And another bullshit movie like Gone in the Wind, whatever that is, with that that white girl was mixed with black and white. Her mother was black. I forgot what that movie is. Gone in the Wind, The Imitation of Life. Yeah, thank you. Imitation of Life, not Gone in the Wind. Imitation of Life. And the rest of the movies that you see black women wearing, being a damn nanny cooking white people's house. Now, some of that is true, but it ain't always true. What do you think white people learn the cooking from? They learn from cooking from black people. Now, some white folks did cook, but the rest of them too goddamn lazy. So they get somebody else do it for them, if you know what I mean. And back then, it was a law for black people to learn how to read. You get hanged, you get beaten, you been took and fined, you went to jail. But now we can read now. But why is that they tell a group of colored people not to read? See, brothers need to think about this, but they don't use their heads. They use down there. Same thing, black women. Black women don't think like this. She always say how strong, how independent she is, but let's see how strong, how independent she really is. That's just talk. You got to do the walking instead of talking. See, I fuck with the real people who do all the walking instead of talking. Anybody can talk, but it's the actions you got to do instead of the actions, instead of the words. Anybody use a word of words, it's the word or war of actions you got to do. Fuck talking. Let's steady doing. Let's doing. It's a lot of doing need to do. But I'm telling you, it's sad, man, because knowledge is the key. Because if knowledge is not the key, it's not the key of a way of living and a way of life. Because how you going to make it in this world if you don't have a book smart? Yeah, you got street smart. You got to have the way you treat people out there in the street and how treating you and how you survive in a real tough situation, tough world. But you better have book smarts. Because if you don't got that, you ain't got nothing going, nothing place you can go anywhere in life without the key, without the getting the knowledge, and the knowledge is the key. And that's all I got to say about that. It's your boy Domination. This is the back of the base that you're going to do since I would do testing, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace and I'm out.